On the news, Governor Mbah says his administration engaging investors for electricity generation to drive economy. Police detain Yahaya Bello's ADC, security details. Ghana's newly imported train from Poland lies with Raleigh in test run. I am Steve Ede. Let's now bring you the news in detail. Enugu State Governor Dr. Peter Mbah has disclosed that his administration is already engaging investors and developers in the power sector to set up electricity generation plants that will drive the state to achieve its targets. $30 billion economy from the $4.4 billion it met the economy in 2023. The governor, who spoke in Enugu as chief host at a town hall organized by the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, themed Customer Complaints Resolution Meeting, said the new Enugu electricity law empowered the state to develop its own commercially viable electricity market, which is safe, reliable, and sustainable. Following the passage of the law, the governor explained that the state did not waste time in setting up the Enugu State Electricity Regulatory Commission, which commissioners saddled with the responsibility of assuming regulatory authority over electricity services in Enugu State. The governor, who spoke for the secretary to the state government, Professor Chidebere Onya, lamented the challenges that electricity consumers have been facing in the state, which include epileptic power supply and, in extreme cases, total national grid collapse, thereby hindering production and investments, saying his administration will partner with NEC and the Enugu Electricity Distribution Company to address the challenges. The chairperson of the Enugu State chapter of the Police Officers' Wives Association, Mrs. Joy Kanayo Uzibu, has visited the family of Corporal Kingsley Namani, whose wife delivered a triplet of 3 boys in March 2024. The power chairperson donated several food and other necessary items to the family for the upkeep of the children. The state power chairperson, while describing the birth of the babies as a wonderful gift from God, prayed for God's divine provision, care, and protection of the babies. She called on people of goodwill to keep supporting the family in the upkeep of the children. The Nigerian police force has detained a female police officer who was the aide-de-camp to embattled former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello. The ADC was arrested alongside other police officers attached to 48-year-old Bello and is being detained at the State Criminal Investigation Department, Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Their arrest and detention followed a Thursday night order by the Inspector General of Police, Olukayode Egbetokun, directing their immediate withdrawal from the former governor. A mechanic, Jonathan Marcus, has been arrested over the gruesome murder of an elderly couple at their residence at Apo Legislative Quarters in Abuja. Marcus, who often worked as driver to the deceased, identified as Adebola Ezekiel, who is 80 years of age, and his wife, Abiodun Ezekiel, who is 79 years of age, was among several suspects paraded by the Commissioner of Police, Federal Capital Territory, Bennett Igwe, during a press conference on Friday. Igwe revealed that the police began an investigation immediately after the incident occurred on March 31st, 2024, and were able to arrest the suspect, a former driver to the deceased couple. He noted that policemen trailed the suspect and arrested him in his hideout in Obajana, Kogi State. Igwe claimed that the suspect had freely confessed to having gained access to the house on the same date, slit the throats of the couples, and made away with their phones and automated telemachines card. Meanwhile, the Commissioner of Police also revealed that the command on April 11, 2024, arrested another 2 suspects for allegedly culpable homicides in the Mabushi area of Abuja. The Nigerian Army has released the traditional ruler, Clement Ikolulu, earlier declared wanted and arrested over the gruesome murder of 17 soldiers in Delta State on 14th March 2024. The monarch was declared wanted by the Defense Headquarters alongside 7 others. He was released to Senator Ede Dafinone, who stood surety He was released during a brief at Army headquarters by the Director, Army Public Relations, Major General Onyema Nwachukwu. And on business, the Federation Account Allocation Committee has disbursed a total of 1.123 trillion to the federal, state, and local governments for March 2024. The allocation derived from a gross total of 1.867 trillion naira marks a critical distribution of funds aimed at supporting various government ties. FAC has the duty of examining and approving the distribution of financial resources to the states and federal government. The naira has depreciated to 1,140 naira per dollar in the parallel market from 1,060 naira per dollar on Thursday. Similarly, the naira depreciated in the Nigerian foreign exchange markets to 1,169.99 naira per dollar. Data from FMDQ show that the indicative exchange rates for NAFEM rose to 1,154.98 naira per dollar on Thursday, indicating 15.01 depreciation for the naira. A train that Ghana recently acquired from Poland has collided with a lorry during a test run in the eastern region. The authorities said it rammed into the abandoned vehicle that was on the tracks of the Tema-Mpakanda Railway on Thursday, causing minor damage to the train's cabin area. The train driver, railway inspectors, and passengers all escaped unhurt. Police said they have arrested the driver of the abandoned lorry. The South African Police Service have arrested 8 Nigerians for allegedly attacking the operatives and damaging their vehicles during a drug raid. The Northern Cape Provincial Commissioner, Lieutenant General Kolisiwa Otola, confirmed the incidents that happened in the Northern Cape on Friday. According to a South African Police Service statement, at the time of the arrest, police were tracing information of 1 Nigerian nationals in possession of drugs. 1 suspect was arrested for illegal drug possession, and 3 were detained at Kimberley Police Station for public violence. And finally, on sports, the Minister of Sports, Senator John Eno, has assured Nigerians that the senior men's national team, the Super Eagles, would have a new coach in the next 1 or 2 weeks. Finidi George has handled the team on an interim basis, while the Nigeria Football Federation shops for a substantial replacement for Joseph Isiru, whose contract ended at the end of February. The Eagles will be hoping to bounce back from disappointing draws with Lesotho and Zimbabwe in the World Cup qualifiers against South Africa in June. The minister insisted that the country could not afford to miss out on another World Cup after the 2022 debacle. And still on sports, Chippa United's owner, Siviwe Mpengesi, says the Chile boys will be keen to allow Stanley Nwabali to leave the club this summer if they receive a better offer. Nwabali has reportedly attracted the interest of English Championship side Queen's Park Rangers, as well as Saudi Pro League outfit El Tifak. Nwabali's recent clean sheet in Chippa's Nedbank Cup quarterfinal match against East Galaxy last week indicates his value as a goalkeeper. And that's the size of one news bulletin. You can subscribe to Dome Television on youtube.com at Dome TV Official. And you can also follow us on X and Instagram at Dome TV Official. Get more stories from our website, www.dometv.net. Thank you for staying tuned. My name is Steve Eden.